Okay, just starting the race. That's it, they're off.
Yeah, all clear guys, all clear. Enjoy yourselves.
We were just on the line, but it's really gusty today, gusty and shifty, and you can see that, wow, whoops, getting caught on starboard. Oh, all sorts of mess. That's Rick catching John and Alan. So how many have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boats out, but hey, look at that. Ah, brilliant. I mean, they're just, it's from the south, and you can hear the people behind me shrieking as well. Maggie and I were thinking of going because...
Yeah, other parts of the lake are available.
They're all together here. And amazingly, John and Mel are the ones who've lost out there, but they, on the look of it, at the start, were in the right place, but there you go, that's the way it is. Let's go along and see how they go around A. It could be quite entertaining. So we're coming into A. Rick's managed to get there first, so he's got the yellow jersey for next week. James and Helen have done very well too, so they're just going round A in a second. Then it'll be Peter and Angie, and then Alan just got ahead of there. Very tricky conditions today. Oh, actually, Alan, oh, no, got headed. Very gusty round A. So Alan's going to get the inside to C, I believe, is the next mark. I've got it all to do, but they've given them a challenge. I think once they get to the bottom of the lake and start to beat up, it can make all the difference. The problem today is not only the gusts, it's the fact that the gusts are coming from lots of different directions. Herons are having a handful too. So gusts coming out of sea. Rick and John and James and Helen. It's good. Okay, so John and Mel have basically just come straight through everybody. Oh, and we've got a nice puff. So in the lead then we've got John and Mel, then well Rick and John on this side, in the middle James and Helen, then Peter and Angie on the far side, Alan and Marion. Once they've tacked, they'll probably go all there on starboard. I think everybody's going to go past them. Yeah, they are. Yep. Quite often you get a lot where Peter and Angie are. Yeah. Alan's just picking up a bit now. Yeah, Alan's got a nice one. Yeah, look at that. So you get the weight back, and off we go. John and Mel still serenely carrying on. Rick and John are in second, and James and Helen doing a good job in third. Right, so John and Mel are doing really, really well there. Alan and Marion are probably the lightest crew out there. It's covering a little bit. Angie and Peter getting some gusts through. And Marion just got a nice gust there. Rick and John on the run. We've got James and Helen who are keeping up with them very well. Let's see if they're getting any big gusts coming out of sea, because quite often they do, so that we find entertaining. Ooh, it's a nice plane that Alan's getting there. Just picking up a nice gust going up, and they're boxing round, but I can hardly blame them for doing that. It's just a point where we're going to get a gust. Yeah, they've got a gust. Oh, that does look fun. So as I said before, get the weight back, put in with the main just a little bit, get up on the plane, and they shoot away. Pulling out a commanding lead. Straight up on the north shore. We're here between James and Helen and Rick and John. So James and Helen actually have managed to get through. These conditions are suiting them very well. Alan and Marion have managed to overtake Peter and Angie. Yep, definitely gas going through. So just easing the main, trying to keep the boats flat. Using the jib, and then eventually having to use the jib as well. So they really get overpowered too much. Well, I think the wind's getting up all the time. It wasn't as strong as this at the start of the race. It's difficult to see from here, but John and Mel just having a bit of an issue getting into A. It's really gusty down there. These guys are having a nice tussle here. Alan and Marion are doing the same as John and Mel and going straight up the lake on the board. James and Helen come out, they've got headed and they've dropped back relative to Rick, who's managed to get a lift along the north shore to see if he can keep that advantage. Angie and Peter going nicely here, wearing the yellow jerseys. They were the first round, the first mark last time out, so they're wearing the yellow jerseys. I think that goes to John and Rick this time. Rick's virtually fallen out of the boat there. It's one of those ones where you're leaning out hard and the wind goes totally and your bum's in the water if nothing, if not everything else. Nice one there. Both on the side, weight right back. And just picking up a nice gust here. And Rick and John too. Oh, and Alan and Marion. Just a little way, yes, definitely. Very nice. Definitely more breeze in the middle. Alan and Marion have picked it up on the north shore though. And yeah, Rick and John are in. Got much plate. Oh dear, turn turtle straight away. They do have plate down from the look of it, but it just shows it's so tricky. So it's two boats down and the lasers into. John have got up. John and Mel are making their way back up the lake. Beautiful runs. Yeah, look at these. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The race officer is just going to shorten the course, taking pity on the competitors. That means that John and Mel, who are in the lead here, just coming up out of the narrows, are coming up to finish pretty much flat, considering the conditions. Very impressive. That's John and Mel finishing. Okay, so a bit of a tussle between Marion and Alan and James and Helen. Spitfire, you know. Right, so back to sailing. I think Alan's going to take this, but it's quite close because they're having to sail a longer distance than James and Helen because the angle of the line is such that it's better. Oh, there we are, just finished. But it's better to come in on this shore to get the angle and carry on, but they've got enough in hand. So Alan's finished, James and Helen are coming up. Yeah, excellent finishing. Very impressive, both of those two. Yeah. Ooh. Looks like Alan's going out for a bit of a burn up, doesn't it?
Looks like you're having fun.
Yeah, I think they are. John and Rick are plodding on, having had 2 capsizes. Look how they get headed, it's amazing, isn't it? Port here is definitely by far the best tack to be on, isn't it?
After you come through that.
Yeah, but you see Peter and Angie going straight up the lake. And I don't know.
They'll be saving it.
Right, it's Peter and Angie finishing. So that's all the grads wrapped up. Alan's just enjoying himself out there. Yeah, he's not coming in. I used to do that when I was a teenager.
It's the best bit of sailing.
It is, yeah. Yeah.
In the plane. Oh,
From here it looks a bit tame, but I'm sure it's not.
no, it's not.
Oh no, there they go. Well, they're both on the side, so it must be great fun. Okay, it looks like Peter and Angie are joining in the fun as well.